Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel guys. This Top Crypto Bull here once again to give you guys your daily Bitcoin update, your daily XRP, XLM, and Jasmy update. Let's start off with this quote I got on the screen here. It's by Mr. Warren Buffett. He's a legendary stock market trader, and he's a billionaire. He became a billionaire trading the stocks. But all his advice you could also apply to the crypto market. And one of my favorite quotes by him is this one: "Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful." So right now everybody's fearful. I guess everybody's talking about how the government is gonna sell like $6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin sometime soon, before Donald Trump takes office. So everybody's very fearful that the market's gonna crash, that the U.S. government is gonna crash Bitcoin and the crypto market. So this is the time to be greedy. So let's remember what Mr. Warren Buffett says: be greedy when others are fearful. So right now I'm gonna be greedy, and I'm gonna buy the dip. I'm gonna buy my favorite altcoins, and maybe it's something you should be doing too. This is how Warren Buffett became a billionaire. He always went against the market. Against the market sentiment. He's basically a contrarian. Everybody's fearful right now. So let's be contrarians like Mr. Warren Buffett, and let's be greedy and buy up the dip. Let's buy up all the red. Let's buy up all the blood on the street. Let's take a look at the top crypto bubbles, top 100 bubbles. See what the market's doing like. Looks like everything's red. I see nothing but a sea of red. I only see one or two green coins. I see KAIA is up 4.5% up for the day, and KCS is up 1.2% up for the day. And other than that, everything's red. Although BTT is up 1.2% up for the day, and also NEO 1.1% for the day. So that's about it for the small green bubbles. I see nothing but red bubbles out there. Biggest red bubble I see is SPX. Biggest loser in the top 100 bubbles right now is SPX, 17.5% down for the day. We got the AI agent, AI16Z, is down 17.3% down for the day. We got Rune is down 16.2% down for the day. Virtual Protocol down 13.7% down for the day. Even WIF is down 10.3% down for the day. So all the coins are down. Looks like XLM, one of the channel's favorite, is also down 8.3% down for the day. Let's see where XRP is, if I could find it. If not, I'll type it in. Oh, here's XRP right here. It's down 4.2% down for the day. So let's see what Jasmy's doing like. Jasmy's down 5.6% down for the day. So it is a red market. Looks like everybody's fearful. Everybody thinks the bull run is over. I'm hearing a lot of FUD out there in the internet. A lot of people are saying we're going to 76K or 80K. I don't think that's going to happen. I do not think the bull run is over. I do not think this is the beginning of the bear market. I just believe, like I've been saying all along in my videos, I just believe it's the market maker doing some last shakeouts before the big rally to the upside, before we go parabolic for Bitcoin and cryptos. We're just basically ranging between 90K and 100K. If you guys would have listened to my video yesterday, I told you guys, that the market maker was going to try to shake everybody out. Told you guys not to get fearful. I told you guys that I do believe $90,000 for Bitcoin is the line in the sand. The line in the sand. I don't think we'll dip below 90K for the Bitcoin price. If we do have a quick wick below 90K, it'll just be a wick. It'll be quickly recovered. I don't think we're gonna go to 80K or $76,000 like some people are saying for Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, remain bullish on Bitcoin and the crypto market. Before we get into the Bitcoin update and the other updates, let's share this story that everybody's talking about right now. It reads like this: U.S. cleared to sell $6.5 billion in Bitcoin. Will it crash BTC price? The U.S. government holds about $18.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, which it may sell entirely ahead of Donald Trump's presidency. The U.S. Department of Justice, the DOJ, is poised to auction off $6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin seized from Silk Road. The decision follows a December 30th court ruling concluding a protracted legal battle over ownership of this BTC. U.S. government could sell more BTC before Trump. As of January 9th, which is today, the U.S. government was holding 198,000 BTC worth around $18.5 billion, according to Data Resource Archive Intelligence. The $6.5 billion is part of the same reserves. Some analysts speculate that the outgoing Joe Biden administration may sell all government-held Bitcoin in a politically motivated decision ahead of Donald Trump's upcoming presidency. Fox Business contributor Jason Williams claimed that Biden administration is instructing the DOJ to offload thousands of Bitcoin during a bull market, fully aware that the incoming Trump administration may buy it back at higher prices. This is a blatant perversion of the government's fiduciary responsibility, Williams stated, adding, "We're selling Bitcoin for approximately $94,000. What price will Trump have to pay to buy them back higher?" Can the Department of Justice sell off crash Bitcoin price? Bitcoin's price dropped 2.78% after the ruling. The decline occurred amid market concerns that the DOJ's potential Bitcoin option could put additional downward pressure on BTC prices. However, history shows that the U.S. government Bitcoin options have had little lasting impact on BTC prices. For example, between March 2023 and now, the U.S. government's Bitcoin holdings have dropped from 236,000 BTC to 198,000 BTC, a reduction of approximately 38,000 BTC, valued at around $3.54 billion at current prices. Despite this sell-off, Bitcoin's price surged 375% during the same period, fueled by strong demand in newly launched spot Bitcoin ETF and growing optimism surrounding Trump's electoral pledge to include Bitcoin in the U.S. strategic reserves. So yeah, guys, that's basically the story there. It looks like everybody's scared that that the U.S. DOJ is going to sell this Bitcoin and it's going to make Bitcoin crash. And if Bitcoin crashes, that makes all our favorite cryptocurrencies crash as well. Well, I don't know if they're going to sell it or not. I mean, I'm not the U.S. government. I have no control over that. But regardless if they sell it or not, I don't think it'll really affect the Bitcoin price. I think it's just more news, more noise, and even this here in this article, I showed an example how the U.S. government sold 38,000 Bitcoin, which is about half of the current price they're going to sell right now. 38,000 BTC valued at $3.5 billion. They sold it in March of 2023. And the price around there, around March was around, like $69,000-$70,000. And, oh no, that was March 2024. My bad. The price was way lower in March 2023. I think it was around, like 30 to 40,000, somewhere around there. But basically what I'm trying to say is, if this March 2023 sell-off of $3.54 billion, didn't really affect the Bitcoin price because we're in way higher prices now. We're basically in the $90,000 dollars. So I mean, if they do sell it around 6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, I don't think it's really going to affect the price. I mean, whales do that all the time. I mean, whales are always selling and buying Bitcoin. They're always affected. If they are to sell it, there's always going to be somebody to buy it up. If people who sell it, the U.S. government will sell $6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and people like Michael Saylor, big whales like him, they'll buy it up. I mean, I've shown you how Michael Saylor, he keeps buying Bitcoin every week. He might even call, if he was smart, he would call, the U.S. government, tell them to sell it to him. Michael Saylor and all these big whales, they're always buying Bitcoin. So even if the U.S. was to sell $6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, I don't think it'll really affect the price. I mean, it might, might make it go down a little bit, but it'll be bought up right away. Michael Saylor and big whales like him, they're always buying Bitcoin. So I think this is just more news, more noise, just to confuse everybody, just to make everybody scared. just to make everybody fearful, and most of the people are fearful right now, and that's why we have to remember the quote, the one I just showed you. We have to remember what Mr. Warren Buffett says: "Be greedy when others are fearful." So that's how he became a billionaire. So if we want to become millionaires, like Mr. Warren Buffett, we have to be greedy when others are fearful. And right now everybody's fearful, so let's be greedy and buy up the dip. So here's another story here: how Bitcoin whales have scooped up 34K Bitcoins since the December dump. Institutions dumped Bitcoin in late December after its peak high, but they're back to buying with it below $100,000. So yeah, like I was trying to tell you, here we go. Here's this story right here where the government's gonna sell 6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, which is about how much is that in Bitcoin? Let's see. Does it say right here? With 38,000 Bitcoin is worth about 3.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. So they're gonna sell about like 69,000. I think that's the price. That's the number right there. So the DOJ wants to sell 69,000 worth of Bitcoin, 69,000 BTC, which is valued at $6.5 billion. But then you got whales here, buying they're buying 34,000 BTC since December. So like I said, the government if the government does end up selling off the 69,000 Bitcoin, there'll be whales, ready to buy it up. Michael Saylor and all these other big whales, they'll buy it right up. So there's nothing to worry about. Don't be fearful. Just have conviction on Bitcoin and your favorite cryptocurrencies, and you'll reap the rewards here in a few months at the top of the bull run. So while everybody's fearful, let's remember Mr. Warren Buffett's famous quote: "Be greedy when others are fearful." And at the top of the bull run, when everybody's greedy, we'll be fearful when others are greedy. But right now that everybody's being fearful, let's be greedy when others are fearful, and let's buy up this dip. Let's buy up the red. Let's buy up the blood in the streets. So yeah, let's see. Did the daily close happen? Oh, good. I was waiting for the daily close to happen so we could get right into the Bitcoin update. So the Bitcoin daily close just closed. So let's get right into the Bitcoin update. Current price of Bitcoin at the time of recording is $92,614. We just had the daily close like about 8 minutes ago for January 9th, and the daily close was at $92,549. The day before that, we closed at $95,036, and the day before that, we closed at $96,941. So if you have been following the channel, I told you guys about this 3 days down or 3 days up. Usually what happens after we get 3 days down or 3 days up in a row. So now we have 3 days down in a row, making lower highs and lower lows. So that basically signals that we're probably gonna go sideways. Usually 3 days down signals that we're gonna go sideways or lower in price. But I don't think we're gonna break 90K, because look over here too. In December 18, December 19, and December 20, we also had 3 days down. Even though December 20 candle was green, it was still higher lows and lower lows. So these 3 days right here from December 18, 19, 20 are the same here as January 7, January 8, and January 9. They're basically they're basically lower highs and lower lows. And look what happened last time we had 3 days down, on December 18, 19, 20. We just went sideways. We went sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Basically, a little bit over 2 weeks. We just went sideways between around $90K to $100,000. So I expect the exact same thing to happen. Looks like this time around, the market makers really trying to bore everybody, trying to lullaby everybody to sleep, just making the market go sideways. So I do expect more sideways actions. Just like after these 3 days down, we went over 2 weeks sideways. Now we have 3 days down again. So are we gonna go sideways again between $90,000 and $100,000 for another 2 weeks? That might be the case. I mean, the market maker is basically making it tough for everybody to stick around in the crypto market. A lot of people don't have a lot of patience. They get bored easy, or they get frustrated easy, so they end up leaving the market, or they get scared and sell off, thinking that the bull run is over, because we're just not making a new all-time high. We just keep going lower, or as soon as we pump a little bit, we drop down again. So they think that those are signs for the bear market to begin. But I don't think that's the case. I think we're just going to consolidate more. We have already been consolidating since November 21st, 2024, from 90K to 100K. So basically, we have over a month and a half. We've been consolidating between 90K and 100K over a month and a half. But that's normal for Bitcoin. If you have been listening to my videos, I've told you how Bitcoin goes sideways or consolidates about 80% of the time, and only about 20% of the time it either does violent moves to the upside or to the downside. But most of the time it just goes sideways, about 80% of the time. I showed you guys yesterday, but I'll show you again in case you missed it, how Bitcoin has like long consolidation periods. Let me just connect here. Okay, so I brought up this chart here. Oh, what happened to the chart? Oh, there it is again. Alright, so let me show you guys here. So this is the current consolidation here between November 21st, 2024 to right now, January 9th. We've just been consolidating over a month and a half between 90K and 100K. With a few wicks above 100,000, but there's only been like 7 days where it wicked above 100K, but then it came right back down. Now let me show you on previous charts, on previous this same cycle. Let me show you how it had long consolidations. Oops, just waiting for this chart to move here. It's moving slowly for some reason. Okay, here, let me see if I can make it. Let me put it on the 5 year, see if it'll show it better. Okay, that shows it a little better. There we go. So here's this cycle we're in right here. So here's the bear market low that we had here, November 21st, 2022. We basically bottomed out around 15,460, right around there. And then the bull run started, because previously we had 1 year bear market. Remember, the Bitcoin 4-year cycle is comprised of 1 year bear market and 3 years of bull run. For this cycle, the bear market was from November 2021 until November of 2022. So basically, after it bottomed out, sometime in mid-November 2022, the bull run started, from mid-November 2022 until now. So now we have 3 years of bull run. Right, we've completed 2 years of bull run, and we're in the third year of the bull run, with about like 9 to 10 months left in this bull run. But let me go back to showing you guys the consolidation. Bitcoin has the periods where it has anywhere from like 6 weeks, to 8 months of consolidation. So after we bottomed out here in November 2022, we consolidated down here in in these lows right here, between like 15,000 and like 18,000. We were consolidating here for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. Because this is the weekly chart that's up right now. It's the weekly chart. So basically, we consolidated 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Actually, 8 weeks, so 2 months, between 15,000 and about like 17, 18,000. We were in that price range consolidating. That's 2 months, 8 weeks, and then we have a violent move to the upside, and then we went into the next consolidation. We moved all the way from 17,000 all the way up to 20,000, like 20,900, and then that was the next consolidation period between 20,900 and about like $25,000. We consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more weeks. So 2 more months we consolidated between like 20,900 and 25,000 before we had another violent move to the upside. This big green candle right here, and then we went into the next price range consolidation. So the next price range consolidation was between like $25,000 and about like $31,000. But this one took a long time. This consolidation lasted from March of 2023 all the way until October of 2023. So basically, about like 7 months, about 7 to 8 months it lasted. The consolidation between 25,000. Let me show you. I'll highlight it. Between 25,000. Whoops. Let me measure it again. So between 25,000. I don't know why it doesn't want to do it. Oh, there it is. So basically, we consolidated 7 to 8 months. Between 25,000 and $31,000 for 7 to 8 months. And then we had a violent move to the upside. This time we had 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. Violent move to the upside. And then we got to the next price range consolidation between $39,800 and like about $45,000. And this consolidation period lasted for like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. Another 8 weeks, another 2 months. So see how we consolidate for around 8 weeks, around 2 months, and then we have violent moves to the upside. And that's what Bitcoin does. It consolidates 80% of the time, and then it has violent moves to the upside or to the downside. But right now, since we know we're in the bull run, it's going to have violent moves to the upside. It's not going to have violent moves to the downside. The violent moves to the downside were when it was in the bear market. When it's in the bear market, it has violent moves to the downside. But right now, we know Bitcoin, once it bottoms out after the year bear market, it has 3 years of bull run. So Bitcoin bottomed out in November 2022. 3 years of bull run will be up sometime around November of 2025. So sometime from now until November 2025, it's going to be the top of the bull run. So right now, all the violent moves are going to be to the upside, not to the downside, because we know we're in the bull run. So that's what people don't know. These people who think we're going to crash and the bear market, that the bull run, and that they think that the bull run is over. I guess they don't know about the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin, because if they would know that we're still in the 3rd year of the bull run. So all the violent moves are going to be to the upside, not to the downside. So we're not going to crash. The bull market is not over. So after this 8 weeks of consolidation here that we had from March. This one we had here from December 2023. To February, basically to the end of January 2024. We then had violent moves to the upside. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 5 weeks, and then we went into an 8-month long consolidation. Basically, this consolidation was between around like $54,000 to like $73,000. And it was from March 2024 until the end of October 2024, and it lasted 8 months. So that was just as long as this one we had here from March 2023 till October 2023. So kind of was a repeat, the same 8-month consolidation from March to October. It was basically a repeat from 2023. It also had it here in 2024. And then after October 2024, the elections came in November, and we had a violent move to the upside. Again, we're not going to have a violent move to the downside because we're not in the bear market. We're in the bull run. Remember, Bitcoin has 1 year bear market and 3 years of bull run, and that's how Bitcoin moves. It has been doing it since it was created in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. And until it stops doing it, we're gonna keep using our 4-year cycle to know what Bitcoin's next move is, or kind of know, because nobody really knows 100%. But by the probabilities and by the chart and by the 4-year cycle, that's how we know that Bitcoin consolidates for a time period, and then it has violent moves to the upside during the bull market, which we are right now. So this this after this 8-month consolidation in October, from March 2024 to October 2024, it started doing the violent move to the upside in November. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks basically. Until it peaked out here in at $108,000 in mid-December, and now it's been consolidating. Remember, the previous consolidations were anywhere between 8 months to between 8 weeks to 8 months. So the shortest one I believe was this one right here, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. 8 weeks, 8 weeks. So that's 2 months. So the shortest consolidation has been around 2 months. So that's why, let's go back here to the daily. That's why Bitcoin might still be consolidating another 2 more weeks, because it usually takes about 2 months at least for Bitcoin to consolidate before it does another violent move to the upside. So again, Bitcoin here has been consolidating since November 21st, 2024 between 90K. Let me highlight it for you guys. Maybe you could see a little better. Where's 100,000? Right there. So between $100,000 and 90K, let me go to 90K here. But basically it's been 90,533. But let's just call it 90K for easy math. So basically, Bitcoin has been consolidating, as you can see right there in the red highlighted area, between 90K and $100,000 from November 21st until now, January 9th. So that's over a month and a half. That's over that's over 45 days. I just showed you that the shortest consolidation before during this bull run is at least 8 weeks or 2 months. So we might have another 2 weeks of consolidation before we get our next violent move. And which direction is the violent move going to be? I have shown you that in the bull run, it only has violent moves to the upside, not to the downside. That's why I don't think Bitcoin is going to crash, because we're not in the bear market. We're in the bull run still. We're in the third year of the bull run. And the third year of the bull run is the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin and cryptos. So that's why I believe we're going to have a violent move to the upside once Bitcoin is done consolidating between 90K and 100K. I don't think we're going to get a violent move to the downside, and go to like 76K or 80K, like some people are saying, like the bears are saying. I guess they don't know about the 4-year cycle for Bitcoin. I guess they don't know that we're still in the third year of the bull run, or I guess they don't know how to look at the chart or look at the patterns, so they're just kind of guessing. But even I don't really know 100%. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. Nobody really knows 100% what Bitcoin is going to do. All we could do is look at the chart and the history for probabilities of what's going to happen next. And so far, the 4-year cycle has not failed Bitcoin. It has been doing the same cycle since it got created by Satoshi Nakamoto on January 3rd, 2009, as 1 year bear market down and 3 years of bull run. That's why I believe, I'm pretty confident that Bitcoin is going to have a violent move to the upside once it's done consolidating between 90K and 100K, but it's not going to crash. It's not going to the bull run's not over. We're not going to go to 76K or 80K. At least that's what I believe. But again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. Learn to do your own research. Learn to read the chart, and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. But in my analysis, the way I look at the Bitcoin chart and the 4-year cycle, Bitcoin's next move is going to be Bitcoin's next violent move is going to be to the upside, because that's what it has been doing every bull run. We just have to wait for it to finish consolidating. The shortest amount of time it took consolidating was about 8 weeks or 2 months, and right now it has been a little bit over over a month and a half. So November 21st, was when it started consolidating. So we might have to wait till around January 20th or January 21st. So we might have to wait another like 11, 12, 13 days before Bitcoin does a violent move to the upside, which kind of coincides with when Donald Trump's going to take office. The 2 months is going to be up right around January 20th, 2025, which is coincidentally when Donald Trump is going to become the official president of the United States, and he's pro crypto. So maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe this consolidation is going to end right when Donald Trump takes office, and Donald Trump could possibly make Bitcoin go parabolic once he takes office. Just like when he won the elections here on November 5th and November 6th, Bitcoin went parabolic. Bitcoin had massive green candles to the upside. It did the next violent move to the upside. After it was consolidating for 8 months between March 2024 until the end of October 24. And once Donald Trump won the elections November 5th and November 6th, it had violent move to the upside. So now we're basically in a consolidation mode, probably waiting for Donald Trump to take office on January 20th, and then we're going to have a violent move to the upside. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's what happens, if we just keep consolidating between like 90K and 100K until January 2025. From now until January 2025, we'll probably just keep consolidating. And once Donald Trump takes office on January 2025, which is about 11 days, then we'll probably get a violent move to the upside, and we'll start going parabolic again. So we might have a little bit more time to accumulate. The consolidation periods are also known as the accumulation periods, because it's the perfect time to accumulate your favorite cryptos or Bitcoin before they go to higher prices. So I wouldn't be fearful, guys. This is not the time to be fearful. This is the time to be greedy. We basically retested the low here. January 9th just closed. Here, let me get this out. January 9th just closed at 92,547, but it did wick as low as 91,187. So basically retested this wick we had here of 91,271. So it could be called like a double bottom, but it's holding good support. Let's see, this wick right here, we closed at 90,682. So that's our lowest local low right here, is 90,682. So so it's like a triple bottom here that we're having here. So we're probably gonna be testing this $90,000 price range, but I do believe it's gonna hold. Again, if you do see the market maker make the Bitcoin price wick below 90K, don't get shaken out, don't get scared out. It'll probably recover quickly. It'll just be a quick wick to the downside, and we'll recover quickly. So stay bullish on Bitcoin. Looks like we're just going to be consolidating a few more days. It might have to be until Donald Trump takes office in January 20, and he'll make the Bitcoin price pump. Well, it won't be him directly. The chart just shows that we consolidate at least 2 months. But there's always news. There's always a story of why Bitcoin either goes up or down in price. So the next big story might be when Donald Trump takes office and Bitcoin goes parabolic. They'll be connecting it to Donald Trump taking office. But remain bullish on Bitcoin. I do believe 90,000 is going to hold. Don't get shaken out. Even if we have a quick wick below 90K, it'll recover quickly. Right now we're in the third year of the bull run, which is the parabolic phase of the bull run. So definitely, just know what part of the 4-year cycle we're in Bitcoin. This is not the time to be bearish. This is the time to be bullish. Take these lower prices as a gift. These discounted prices. Take it as a gift. And if by any chance you have some dry powder left, right now would be a perfect time to buy the dip, because pretty soon here, sometime between now and the time President Donald Trump takes the presidency, we'll probably see Bitcoin go parabolic again and go to higher prices. So remain bullish on Bitcoin. Don't get shaken out. We're probably just going to keep going sideways between 90K and 100K for a few more days, maybe until January 20th. So that's the Bitcoin update, guys. Just don't get shaken out and have conviction. And right now is the time to be greedy when others are fearful. And let's buy that dip. So let's get right into the XRP update. See what XRP is doing at the time of recording. Whoops, what did I do? All right, there it is. Current price of XRP is $2.28. XRP is just going sideways. It's been holding out good though. We did manage to close January 9th at 227, and the day before that we closed at 237, and the day before that we closed at 227. So just been holding strong. It's been holding strong compared to other altcoins. Other altcoins have been retracing or correcting more than XRP, but XRP has been holding strong, above 220. And XRP for the last month, ever since it made that $2.90 high or local high of $2.90 on December 3rd, it's just been consolidating over a month between $2 and $2.70 basically. Just been consolidating, just going sideways, and it's probably just going to keep going sideways, for the next few days, maybe until January 20, or basically until Bitcoin rallies and gets to a new all-time high. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic again, then XRP will follow and go to a new all-time high. I don't want to spend too much time. Look at my previous videos. Basically, it's been the same thing. XRP just consolidating. Just waiting for Bitcoin to go into price discovery. And once XRP goes into once Bitcoin goes into price discovery and makes a new all-time high above $108,000, then XRP is going to moonshot. I do expect a similar move like it did here from November 5th until December 3rd. Some type of similar move where it did where it went from 50 cents to $2.90. I do expect like another 5 to 6x as soon as XRP moonshots. It'll probably do another 5 to 6x to the upside before it stops. But it might take a month for it to do it. It's not going to have one quick green one big green candle. It'll take about a month, to get there. But I do expect, about a 5 to 6x from this current price. So 5 to 6x. Let's just go for the 5x. Conservative would be around like $11.50. That's my next price target for XRP. Somewhere around there, somewhere between $11 to $12, maybe even higher. It's going to be the next price target once XRP moonshots, but it's going to take about a month. So let's just say XRP started moonshotting around January 20th, once Bitcoin makes new all-time highs. It'll probably take about a month, maybe until February 20th, and by mid-February, I do expect XRP to be somewhere around $11 or $12. So it could be higher, but I'm just being conservative. I do expect around $11 or $12 by February 20 for XRP. Once Bitcoin rallies and goes parabolic, XRP is going to moonshot and do another 5 or 6x to the upside. It'll probably take another month for that whole 5 to 6x play to play out. So remain bullish on XRP. If you guys have been listening to my videos, you would know that I'm very bullish on XRP and XLM this cycle. I do believe XRP and XLM are mimicking that 2017 cycle that they had, where they did over a 500x gains from low to high. Now in this cycle, I don't think XRP could do a 500x gain because it already has a high market cap, but I do believe it could do anywhere between a 50x to a 100x from the bear market low. So the bear market low was around 30 cents. So a 50x from the bear market low of 30 cents would be around $3.50. And if Bitcoin gets anywhere near 250K, if Bitcoin has a massive bull run and gets close to 250K price, then I do believe XRP could get to around $30. So yeah, remain bullish on XRP, and you're going to reap the rewards here, in a couple of months. And XRP is just waiting for Bitcoin to go to higher prices to break into new all-time highs, and then XRP will follow with a big old moonshot. Probably do another 5 or 6x to the upside before it stops and stalls and consolidates a little bit more for another leg up. So remain bullish on XRP, guys, and you're gonna reap the rewards here in a couple months. All right, let's get right into the XLM update. See what XLM price is at the time of recording. Current price of XLM is 039. Basically just doing the same thing, just going sideways. It's been going sideways for longer than XRP, ever since November 24. So basically, it's been going sideways for like, over a month and a half, I believe now. So it's been going sideways for a long time. And it'll probably continue going sideways until January 20th, or sometime around there. Another, 10, 11 days. It's going to go sideways. But once Bitcoin breaks into, new all-time highs, once Bitcoin goes parabolic, just like XRP, XLM is going to follow. And I also see it doing a similar play like it did here in early November 5th until November 24th. Another like 6x move to the upside. So once when Bitcoin goes parabolic, XLM will follow and go parabolic and do a 6x move to the upside. So this is considered around 40 cents. So a 6x move to the upside from 40 cents would be around $2.40. So once XLM moonshots, once it follows Bitcoin and it goes parabolic, my next price target for XLM is around $2.40. But again, it's not going to go up in a straight line. Let's just say if XLM starts going parabolic on January 20, 2025, it'll probably take a month for the whole 6x to play out. So, if it starts going parabolic on January 20, 2025, then sometime around mid-February, around February 20, 2025, it'll probably be at a price around $2.40. So definitely, stay bullish on XLM. XLM and XRP, and just like all the other cryptos, they're just waiting for a Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then they're all going to follow. Bitcoin is the original crypto. Bitcoin is the father of all the cryptos, and the altcoins are the children of Bitcoin. So that's why, the altcoins have to wait for Bitcoin to go parabolic before they go parabolic, because the children follow the father, and Bitcoin is the father and the altcoins are the children. So all the cryptos are just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then all the cryptocurrencies are even going to go more parabolic than Bitcoin. So yeah, just have conviction on your favorite cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and you'll reap the rewards here in a couple of months. So yeah, XLM is just going to keep going sideways more. I don't know exactly how many days more. I don't have a crystal ball, but I do expect at least by January 20th, that's when Donald Trump takes office. I do expect at least until sometime from now until January 20th, Bitcoin is going to go parabolic, and then XLM and all the other cryptos are going to follow. So remain bullish on XLM. My long-term price target for XLM at the top of the bull run, just like XRP, I do see XLM mimicking the 2017 cycle where they did over a 500x gains from low to high. And I do believe this time around, they might not be able to do a 500x because they already have high market cap, but they could at least do a 50x to 100x from the bear market low. And the XLM bear market low was 7 cents. So 50x from the bear market low of 7 cents would be right around $3.50. So I realistically do see XLM getting to at least $3.50 this cycle. And if Bitcoin has a massive bull run, gets anywhere close to 250K in price, then I do see XLM getting to around $7. So remain bullish on XLM, and you'll reap the rewards here in a couple of months when everything's going parabolic. And I do see the true altcoin season being in effect by February. Sometime in the beginning of February, I do see the true altcoin season being in effect. By that time, I do expect all your favorite cryptos doing 50% moves every day, 75% moves every day, 100% moves every day. They're just going to keep, going to the upside, going parabolic, doing moonshots. And, some coins at the top of the bull run are going to do like a 10x from the bear market lows. Some are going to do 20, 30, 40x's from the bear market low. Some are going to do 50, 60, 70, 80x's from the bear market low. And some lucky few are going to do 100x's, 200x's, 300x's from the bear market low. And even less lucky fews are going to do 1,000x or more from the bear market lows. So hopefully you at least got a couple hundred X's in your portfolio, and maybe at least 1,000x lucky altcoin in your portfolio. I wish you guys all the best of luck. Hopefully you guys all become millionaires at the top of the bull run. Hopefully I become a millionaire at the top of the bull run. So let's all become millionaires at the top of the bull run. But to become a millionaire, you got to hold right now. Don't get shaken out by the market maker and by all the flood out there, by all the news out there about the U.S. government selling 6.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. That doesn't matter. I mean, I already told you guys in previous videos, not even the recession or interest rate hikes or inflation or not even wars could stop Bitcoin. All throughout the life of Bitcoin, there have been wars, inflations, recessions, all kinds of bad news from 2009 until now, and yet Bitcoin has always gone to higher prices. Not even the 2020 pandemic was able to stop Bitcoin. And we all know what happened in 2020. The whole world was locked down. Everybody was fearful. They thought the world was over. They thought everybody was going to die. And if you would have listened to Warren Buffett back then, you would have become a very wealthy person. Remember he said, be greedy when everybody's fearful. Everybody was fearful in 2020. Everybody was fearful in 2020. So if you would have followed Mr. Warren Buffett's advice, you would have been greedy and bought that big dip in March 2020 when we had the pandemic dip, and then you would have reaped the rewards next year in 2021, and you would have been a wealthy person. So hopefully, if you didn't learn from Mr. Warren Buffett then, or you didn't even know about him, I'm trying to show you guys this famous quote by Warren Buffett, because it's very, very helpful to make money in the markets, in the crypto market. He says, be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So right now, everybody's fearful, just like in the pandemic, in 2020, in the 2020 pandemic, everybody was fearful. So the thing to become a millionaire back then was to be greedy when others are fearful. And right now, everybody's fearful that the government is going to sell Bitcoin, that the bull run is over, that the bear market is about to start. So right now that everybody's fearful, right now is the time to be greedy. Right now is the time to buy the dip. And and not anytime soon, but in a few months, when the top of the bull run comes in, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be letting you know when I think the top of the bull run for Bitcoin or some cryptos are coming in. Then that's going to be the time to be fearful when others are greedy. Because during that time, you're going to see your favorite, big time YouTubers, with like millions of subscribers. They're going to be like telling you that, not to sell yet. They're going to tell you that, it's going to be a long bull market, that it's, going to keep going until 2026. Everybody's going to become really greedy. And that's going to be the time to be fearful. That's going to be time to sell when others are greedy. But right now, while others are fearful, right now is the time to be greedy, and right now is the time to buy the dip. Yeah, guys, so remain bullish on XLM, and let's get right into the Jasmy update, see what Jasmy is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Jasmy at the time of recording is 0.31 cents. Basically, it's just the same thing, just going sideways between 0.28. We had that local low of 0.28 cents, and 4 cents. It's just going sideways between 3 cents and 4 cents. I told you guys yesterday, and I'm telling you guys again today, I do believe this 0.28 cents is going to hold. I think we're just going to go sideways, between 0.28 and 4 cents until Bitcoin, rallies, until Bitcoin goes parabolic, and then, XRP, XLM, Jasmy, and all the cryptos are going to follow. So we're just going to keep going sideways. The market makers are gonna make all the Bitcoin and cryptos go up and down sideways in the range until the next leg up. But don't get bearish on Jasmy. Everything's looking good. We're remaining above 3 cents. Today we closed at 0.3123 cents. Yesterday we closed at 0.3295. So we're remaining above 3 cents. So, as long as we don't dip below 0.28 cents, we're good. And I don't think we will. I think, it's just the market maker doing their shakeouts, trying to get all the fearful people to sell out, trying to scare out all the weak hands. But I do believe Jasmy's going to keep going sideways until Bitcoin goes parabolic, and then Jasmy is going to follow. So first, on the short term here, we got to get above 4 cents. We have a lot of resistance here at 4 cents. We had a long time, so we got to build 4 cents into support again. And once we build 4 cents into support, we'll have to break 6 cents, and then after that, my next price target is between 8 to 10 cents, because I do believe once Bitcoin goes parabolic, Jasmy is gonna do a similar move like it did from November 23rd until December 5th, where it did like it went from 2 cents to 6 cents. So it did like a 300% move, or it's basically like a 200% move, because it went from 2 cents to 6 cents. So I expect the same thing, another 200% move. I do expect that once Bitcoin goes parabolic, it'll probably go somewhere from 3 cents to 9 cents, completing a 200% move. So that's why my next price target is between 8 and 10 cents, which is somewhere around 9 cents. So definitely remain bullish on Jasmy. Nothing's really changed. Everything's just the same, just going sideways. The market maker's just trying to bore you to death. It's trying to bore all the investors to death. Just kind of lullaby everybody to sleep. I'm trying to get people to give up, trying to get people to sell out of the positions. And before they know it, the market maker will flip the switch and make everything go parabolic. And everybody that sold will be left behind, and they'll be chasing green candles and probably buying back in at way higher prices. So right now it's not the time to sell. Right now it's the time to buy the fear. Right now it's the time to buy the dip. So that's what I'm doing, at least. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Only don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. Learn to do your own research. Learn how to read the charts, and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. But yeah, guys, everything's okay with Jasmy. Don't get fearful. It's not gonna go back down to a penny or under a penny. Everything's okay with Jasmy. We're just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then Jasmy will follow as well and go parabolic. And now my long-term price, my price prediction for Jasmy for the top of the bull run is around $1. I do believe Jasmy could get to $1 this bull run cycle. And if Bitcoin has a massive bull run over 250K or gets close to 250K, then it could get as high as $1.50. But I don't see it going much higher than $1.50. But I do realistically see it getting to at least $1. Now there's some people out there that are saying that it could only get to like 35 cents or 60 cents. But that may very well be. But I do think it could get to $1. But even if it got to like only 35 cents or 60 cents, that's still very good gains for Jasmy. The bear market low was 0.0028. So if it got to like 35 cents, that would be over 100x from the bear market low. And if it got to 60 cents, that would be over a 200x from the bear market low. So either way, no matter how you see it, Jasmy is going to be a massive crypto this cycle, and it's going to have massive gains. For sure, over 100x from the bear market low. And it could even do a 300x, a little bit over a 300x if it got to $1 like I think it is. I do believe Jasmy will get to $1 this cycle. But let's see what happens at the top of the bull run. So yeah, remain bullish on Jasmy. You guys know I'm very bullish on Jasmy. It's got all the narratives going for it. It's doing a little bit of everything. It's got an AI narrative. It's got a Web3 narrative. It's got a robotics narrative. It's got a medical narrative. It's got a DePIN narrative. It's got everything going for it. It's known as the Bitcoin of Japan. It's the #1 Japanese crypto in Japan. It's the only crypto in Japan that has clarity. And also, the best thing about it is that it has a very successful team running Jasmy. 4 ex-Sony executives are running Jasmy. And I do believe they're going to do the same thing with Jasmy like they did with Sony. They're going to make Jasmy a household name like they did with Sony. Everybody knows about the Sony PlayStation and the Sony electronics. And just like they did with Sony, they're going to do the same thing with Jasmy. Everybody's going to know about Jasmy at the top of the bull run. Once it melts faces, once it gets to $1 and it has massive gains, everybody's going to be talking about Jasmy. And everybody will be following Jasmy. And everybody will be FOMOing into Jasmy. But if you're listening to me now, Even if you don't own Jasmy yet, you're still early in the game, because even if you bought Jasmy right now, you could probably still do a 25x from the price of today, because I do believe it could at least get to $1. So remain bullish on Jasmy, and you'll reap the rewards here in a few months. So yeah, stay bullish on Jasmy, guys. So let's take a look at I wanted to show you let me see, is there any other articles? Well, let me show you this DXY here. I showed you guys the DXY yesterday. The DXY, still going up. The dollar index, that's the DXY in the charts. That's the ticker DXY, but basically it's a dollar index chart. It's still very bullish. This is also suppressing Bitcoin. Whenever the DXY is in an uptrend, it usually suppress risk assets like the stock market or the crypto market. So we might have to wait, a little bit, probably into January 20th. We have to wait for the DXY to start trending downwards. And whenever the DXY starts to trend downwards, that's when Bitcoin and other risk assets like stock market will start going higher. So it has an inverse relationship with the stock market and the crypto market. The higher the DXY goes, the more it suppresses Bitcoin and the stock market. But once the DXY starts downtrending again, then it has the inverse relationship that'll make Bitcoin and stock market go back up again. So yeah, we might have to wait a few more days here. Looks like the DXY is going strong to the upside, but it might do a double top here at 109.5. Right now, the current local top is 109.53. So we might have to wait till it does a double top and then come back down. But once it starts coming back down, then we'll probably see Bitcoin and the stock market go up as well. So definitely, just wanted to show you guys that. And let's check out the others chart, the altcoin chart. The others chart is the crypto is the chart of the crypto total market cap excluding the top 10. So basically, it's more realistically, because it doesn't have the big caps. It just has all the altcoins besides the top 10. And right now we're at $330 billion. Just like Bitcoin and most cryptocurrencies, it's just been going sideways as a range. This one's been going sideways basically between like 300 and like $19 billion and like $417 billion. Just going sideways. It has its range, and we're probably just gonna keep going sideways until Bitcoin goes parabolic, and then I'll pull up all the altcoins. So most of the charts look the same right now. Everybody's just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, because again, Bitcoin is the original crypto and the altcoins follow the original crypto, which is Bitcoin. So we're just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and I'm sure that's going to happen sometime soon. If it doesn't happen within a week, then it'll probably happen sometime around January 20th when Donald Trump takes office. That's about when the 2 months of consolidation for Bitcoin will be over. And that's probably when we'll start, going parabolic to the upside. And that's probably when pretty close to when the true altcoin season will begin. And I do believe by February we'll be in full blast altcoin season. So nothing to worry, guys. Look, we haven't broken down on any of the charts that I've shown you. We haven't broken down. We're just basically in consolidation mode. It's just normal. Like I said, Bitcoin and most cryptos, they go sideways for about 80% of the time, and only about 20% of the time they have violent moves to the upside or violent moves to the downside. But we know we're in the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin and cryptos, so the violent moves are going to be to the upside, not the downside. We're just waiting for Bitcoin to go parabolic, and then it's going to pull up all the altcoins. So definitely stay bullish on Bitcoin and your favorite cryptos, and you're going to be reaping the rewards here in a few months. Oh yeah, I wanted to share the story with you guys about Fetch AI and the AI agents. Right now, the most popular narrative right now is AI agents. Even Ocean Protocol took this poll here. It says, what's the hottest narrative in crypto right now? AI agents came in winning at 65.2%. then real world assets 17.4%, then DPIN at 12.3%, and DeFi at 5%. And this is out of 397 votes. But yeah, there's a lot of hype right now on AI agents. They're like the next meme coin. A lot of there's a lot of gains. Like AI AI agent AI16Z virtual protocol. They're all full of AI agents. They came out of nowhere. They have much gains. They did over 100 X's. People who bought those early are pretty wealthy now. So look into the AI agents, because it looks like that's going to be the next big fad for crypto. That's the next big narrative. Let's read this article right here. See what it says. Fetch AI launches $10 million accelerator for AI agent startup. Fetch AI has launched a $10 million accelerator program to empower startups in AI agents, quantum computing, and high-performance technology. Fetch AI, a crypto artificial intelligence company built on Cosmos, has announced a $10 million accelerator to support startups developing solutions focused on AI agents, quantum computing, and high-performance tech. The accelerator, operating through Fetch AI's Innovation Lab, aims to connect research with real-world applications. The lab, with the hubs in San Francisco, London, and India, will provide funding, mentorship, and access to Fetch AI's agent-based technologies to help startups scale globally, according to a press release shared with Cointelegraph. Let's see what else it says here. It says, research meets real-world use cases. The new startup accelerator will feature boot camps, workshops, and specialist lectures in collaborating with international organizations such as the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Web.lab, an innovative focus in exploring advanced technologies. Startups accepted into the program will receive tailored support through Fetch AI's proprietary AI agents technologies, which provide actionable inference from AI models. Traditionally, APIs have been the primary mechanism for integrating technologies. However, agents will increasingly replace APIs, becoming the new interface for both software interaction and task execution. Beyond serving as intermediaries, agents will enable the cognitive orchestration of tasks, acting as dynamic tools capable of managing and executing complex workflows. So basically, yeah, AI agents is the next big thing. Let's read this right here. Are AI agents just a hype? Sheik told Cointelegraph that AI agent tech would play a key role in crypto and the ASI Alliance, a collaborative effort between Fetch AI, Ocean Protocol, and Singularity Net, AGIX, to accelerate decentralized AI development and adoption. AI agents will serve as the intermediary layer, facilitating communication and execution between models, end users, and businesses. In the context of the ASI Alliance, this functionality is essential. However, some Solana project founders have cast doubts on this perspective, suggesting that AI agents are overrated and have swamped social media platform X since October 2024 with AI agent tokens. CONDC, founder of Web3 startup Acolyte AI, said in December 29 post on X that while 2025 will be massive for AI agents, it also AI agents can be a bubble if you look at just the narrative, where most are scams or will never deliver. Well, you always got to be careful of scams. I mean, there's so many AI agents out there. It's hard to know which ones are gonna go up in price or are not gonna get rug pulled. Are not gonna be scams. Which ones are gonna deliver basically. I'm still doing research on which are some good ones. There's so many out there. I mean, I'm just gonna show you guys so you guys can do your own research. You go to CoinMarketCap or even CoinGecko. I like CoinMarketCap, but you go to CoinGecko too, and just go to categories here on CoinMarketCap, and then just scroll down until you see AI agents. There's a lot of categories, in CoinMarketCap. Just scroll down. There's a lot of categories, and then eventually you'll get to AI agents. Let's see how far down AI agents is. Then we're almost there. Hang tight. Let's see, it's pretty far down here on CoinMarketCap on the categories list here. Let's see, AI agents is all the way down to, okay, this generative AI. That's not what we want. We want AI agents. Here we go. It's all the way down to number 105 in categories. AI agents. You could click on it. It's got Crow Computer here as one, but you could click on it, and then it'll show you all the AI agents that CoinMarketCap has. It has it in list by higher market cap. The crypto with AI agents with biggest market cap is FET, Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance, or FET. Then Virtual Protocol at 3 billion. Then we got the AI agent AI16Z, $1.5 billion. Then we got Fraser at $435 million. So it gets lower and lower in market cap. Griffin. So it's got all these all these AI agents. Just take a look at them. Let's look at this one. That's number 4. That's under $1 billion. Fraser. Let's see what it says here real quick. Let's check it out. So it's Fraser with the ticker FAI. Man, it's already moon. Look at this. It says all-time low was November 23rd, 2024 at 401267. It's already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's already done over a 4 million percent moonshot. So I mean people who bought this early are rich. So it's got a lot of places you could buy. You could buy your own finance. Most of these are bought indexes. Let's see what it says about Fraser. Fraser is the world's first adversarial agent game. She is an AI that controls the price pool. The goal of the game is for you to convince her to send you this price pool. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of agents out there. So they're definitely mooning. Maybe this one, it's already done mooning. Maybe it'll just downtrend from now. But just take a look at all these right here. It's hard to know which ones are going to moon, which ones are not going to, get rug pulled, which ones are going to deliver. But there's definitely a whole bunch. So that's CoinMarketCap, and you could also go to CoinGecko and do the same thing. This CoinGecko.com, CoinGecko.com, and then you go into categories here from the home page. Categories, and then just go to AI agents. And let's see how far down this one is for AI agents. I think this one's a little bit quicker, but let's see here. Did I pass it already? Artificial intelligence AI. No, but we want AI agents. Let's see, where is it? I might have passed it already. Oh no, it's number 58. So here's AI agents number 58. This has a number of 179 coins in there. So yeah, you could click on it right here. Just waiting for the internet here. Okay, and here the top one again is FET. Then number 2 is Virtual Protocol. And then number 3 is AI16Z. Number 4 is Fraser. And then there's a whole bunch. This one has 176. I think this one has more than CoinMarketCap on the list of AI agents. You might want to take a look at these, and maybe go run through them, in your own personal time. It'll take too long for me to run through them. But this is the next big narrative for crypto. So I want to help you guys out, make some money. So maybe if you could invest into one of these, early, one that hasn't moon yet, you might make some money. Now I wouldn't go all in. I wouldn't put like all my life savings into these AI agents. I kind of treating it like a meme coin because only certain ones are mooning. Just like there's like thousands, hundreds of thousands of meme coins, you don't know which ones are going to moon. Most of them are rug pulls or don't do anything at all, or or you lose money on them. So it's just kind of like a meme coin. This like the next narrative is like, I kind of see AI agents right now like meme coins. Some of them you could hit the jackpot and make a lot of money with, and some of them will do nothing. So take a look at them. Maybe just spend a few $100s on them. Say you put like $300 into AI agent, you might do like 100x and make a quick, like $30,000, or maybe it'll do 1,000x, like Fraser, did over 1,000x or more, and make like, $300,000 out of $300. So yeah, just be careful. But that's where you could find the AI agent tokens or coins in case you don't know where to get them. Just go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap and go down to categories and look for AI agents, and then you have a big list there. Well, I think that's about it, guys. I basically covered everything I wanted to say right now. Look into AI agents, the big narrative, and don't get. But overall, guys, don't get shaken out. Let's see what the Bitcoin price is right now. See if it's gone up or down during this little bit of time that I've been recording. Current price is 92,864. So it looks like it's bouncing back. We might have a green day here. I definitely don't think we're gonna go under 90K. Rewind my video if you missed my Bitcoin analysis. But basically, I think just to summarize, in case you're getting in late here on the video, I do believe we're just gonna go sideways for another week, or maybe until January 20, until Donald Trump comes into office. We're probably just gonna go sideways between 90K and 100K for Bitcoin, and sometime between now and January 20, we'll just keep going sideways, and then sometime between now and January 20, all of a sudden, with no notice, Bitcoin's gonna go parabolic and break into new all-time highs, and then that's gonna pull up the altcoins, and then we'll get into the true parabolic bull run. We'll be in the true altcoin season, and everybody will be happy. Everybody will be making much gains. So stay bullish in the market. Don't get shaken out. Don't let the market maker shake you out. Don't let the market maker make you fearful or sell out of your positions. Let's remember Mr. Warren Buffett. He became a billionaire by being a contrarian to the market sentiment. Right now, the market sentiment is to be fearful. Everybody's fearful. So let's be contrarians and let's be greedy when others are fearful. So let's buy up the dip. Let's buy up all the red. And, we'll be reaping the rewards here in a few months. All right, guys. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull signing off. And I'll see you in the next one.